Hey guys, give me a second. Bringing up the desktop. Guys, try to hold me to this. 1 hour.
Hello, my friends.
I need to get to bed.
Welcome to my channel.
That was me, by the way. I need to get to bed a little bit early. Thanks for joining me, guys. For those who did, give me one second. I apologize. I did try to let everyone know at the beginning of the chat that I would not be really.
What's new with Google Ads?
Sorry, that was an ad. That I wouldn't be in the chat. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be interacting until towards the end when we did some questions. It's just too much to try to keep up with the chat and to be engaged. As I mentioned to David, and I've said to everyone who's come up, I'm not interviewing anyone. I'm not trying to interview anyone. I just want to have conversations about things I love with people I love. Hey, Tiger King. Stepper says, get that like in early. I'm going to like it myself, I think. I'm bound to say something I like, right? Lucy, how are you? Cat says better, and I hope you're feeling better, Lucy. I hope you're feeling better too, Lucy. Cat, I hope your day went well. Lucy's going to take her seat meds soon. Hopefully we'll get some good sleep. I hope you do. Stepper says those who control the present control the past, and those that control the past control the future. Stepper says, Lucy, take it easy, listen to your body. Absolutely. Stepper says, do you know apologies to Sniper? I don't know what you mean, Tiger King. Lucy says, slow blue moon. Sniper says, what does that mean, Tiger? So, hey, Sue. Sue, how are you? What do you guys think of David? Tiger says he's apologizing to Sniper. Well, thank you for that, Tiger King. Hey, if you're arguing in the live stream, if you're debating in the live stream, you know who really needs an apology? He wouldn't say he needs an apology, but I think so. Would be our guest, because it's someone takes the time out of someone's very busy. They take the time out to have a conversation. At the very, very least, they deserve attention. Sue says, hi to Tiger. Sue, how are you? How's everything up on the Susquehanna? Tiger says, I apologize on live to him. Got you. Stepper says, as attention in my book is the highest form of currency exchange rate. Hey, Sebastian. Sebastian, how are you? How's the sub count? I agree, Sniper. That's why I don't want to, I try to have a live stream where I have a guest. I try to have a live stream where we just hang out. But I really don't want to split my attention when we have a guest, whoever that guest might be. Now, sometimes we go back and forth. We have a guest who, is a regular. That might be a little bit different. Sue says, have some videos on the river set up for tomorrow. Awesome. I'm looking forward to them. You know how I feel about the Susquehanna River. Stepper says it's about reading the room. It is, absolutely. It would, along with the three gates, I meant to write about the three gates, never got around to it. Hey, Tyson. I wanted to, reading the room, so important. How do you how do you come into a live stream? Do you come in with an agenda? Or do you come in to see what the conversation is, what the channel's about? Do you come in with a big announcement? Or do you come in gently? You know, there's a lot of value in coming into a place gently. What's up, Tyson? Zipper says, again, Blue Moon, Tiger King, it was drawn on the previous live. No need to bring it up to pass. Gotcha. Tyson says, just came in because it looked interesting. Thank you, Tyson. I appreciate that. I hope this is just sort of a kickback and enjoy each other's company live stream. But we do have fun and we do have some interesting stuff. We had a great conversation with David Hoffmeister, who is a master teacher. Right now, there's no hierarchy of teaching, I guess, right? But I don't know. Right now, I think that I would put David Hoffmeister pretty high up there on the list. Doesn't have to do with longevity, although he's been doing it for a long time, but really only 8 years longer than me, or thereabouts. The way he dove in, the way he stuck with it, the intensity in which he studied, that makes all the difference. Hey, John. John says, good to see you all here. Good to see you, John. Thanks for being there this afternoon. Hey, John, what did you think of David? Hey, Abigail. Abigail says, hey, Selma. She misses Lee Liu. Abigail's helping everyone mod. You're a great mod, Abigail. I always appreciate it when you help me. Someone says, hi, Lucy, my unicorn Mofo princess, and never forget that. Hey, Praveen. Look very monogamous. Magnanimous. Look very magnanimous today, Yogi. I'm feeling very magnanimous today. Expansive. Generous, even. Sue's waving at Runner Boy. What's up, Runner Boy? Zephyr says, Tiger King, ego wants you to win. You are in the right place. John says, it was wonderful. Loved it very much. Thank you. You're welcome, John. I saw you mention, I could only skim through the chat. I didn't really, wasn't able to put on my focus. Hey, Eldog. I saw you mention Ramana Maharshi and who else? Who else did you mention? Hey, John, who resonates the most with you? Or do different people resonate at different times? Hey, Carl. Carl says, thanks, everyone. You're welcome, Carl. So, as always, it was a nice stream. Very laid back. I do not ride bicycles, or I haven't in a long time, but I consider getting one sometimes. I consider getting a single speed. Blue Moon, see, that's what I'm talking about. And that's what I ask you to please not to do any longer. He was not being rude. He's not being anyway. He's having a conversation with you. So I don't want to keep doing that, Blue Moon. One of us said, generous, you say? You would donate me 1 million Ps? Sure. I will give you my share of Ps for the rest of my life. Any P that was designated for me now belongs to Runaway. Anyone who had considered sending me Ps can now send them to Runaway. Better yet, hand deliver them. Show up at his door with a handful of Ps and say, "These are from Yogi." I would think the best way to do it is cook the Ps first and just keep them in your pocket. Show up at your doorstep, reach into the pocket, pull them out, hand them to Runaway. These are from Yogi. He will appreciate it. Tiger King says, "Carl, enjoyed your live meet. It was nice, wasn't it?" I take all your P head on. We're taking a disturbingly dangerous road right now. $21K this week. Hopefully, I will increase it slowly. What's the plans, Runner Boy? You thinking about doing a race? You got another climb coming up? You picked out your next mountain. Oh, you got a single speed, Tyson. Nice. What made you choose a single speed? Carl says new rules. What are the new rules, Carl? Carl, what are the new rules, Carl? Let's see. Pravina sent us some unicorn vibes. Lucy. Pravina, I'm glad that you're safe. Dog says he's good. Where do you go? Read last message, please. I thought I did. Oh, not battle anyway. Then you gotta put the battle aside. That means not accusing anyone of doing anything. An accusation is a battle. An accusation is the beginning of the battle. And very often the accusation is misread. We see something that just isn't there. David talked quite a bit about that. Our interpretation, which is really an interpretation of every single situation, it's all an interpretation. It's all a misinterpretation because we never know. I'm not saying you in particular. All of us, we never know what's going on in someone else's mind. Let's see. Carl says I'll message you them tomorrow, Yogi. All right, awesome. Thanks, Carl. I hope they serve your channel well. So tomorrow, guys, Goga's coming up. 1:00. Been looking forward to Goga for a while. It all started with Alan Watts. Big, long fan of Alan Watts. So there's Cannon, Neville, Deep in the Path. Then it brought me to Papa J, like Papa J. Vamana is a favorite, as is Nisaragata. I grew up both Ramana Maharshi and Nisaragata Maharaj quite a bit. Both books are on my bedstand. I Am That and David Godman's collective teachings of Ramana Maharshi, as well with the Bhagavad Gita. Actually, I got 2 copies of the Bhagavad Gita on my, as well as the Upanishads. I got a copy of the Upanishads there. Yoga Sutras, one there on my nightstand, and one back here. He says, "Thanks, yes sir, I'm safe. It's now more than 3 hours of extremely heavy rain. When does the monsoon season end?" Hello from Russia, my friend. Runner Boy says, "I accuse Runner Boy of being a being." Might have to do a poll on that sometime. Blue Moon says, "Cat, how are you tonight?" Cat says, "Simon's cat. I have a perception problem." It was such an incredible idea, wasn't it? He said so much that blew me away. You think you hear everything. You think in a long journey, and as it says in the course, a journey without distance, in a long journey, um, along with the course, you think you might hear just about everything. And then someone like David comes up and literally blows your mind. John says, wow, it's lovely. Thank you for sharing. Tiger King's apologies. Oh my God, Eric, can't just leave it. Can't say sorry and apologize. That's not right. Oh, you can leave it. Just leave it. You never have to pick up anything again, ever. Remember, we're the ones who pick it up. Just because someone says something to you doesn't mean we need to react, doesn't mean we need to pick it up, doesn't mean we need to respond, especially publicly. If you're really mad, walk away from the screen, have a temper tantrum, dance around angrily, talk it out with your cat. She just left. As soon as I said that, she's like, I don't want to hear it. There's just no reason to go back and forth, ever. Tyson says reason I got a single speed is because it's very lightweight, and I got sick of cleaning up all the gears and working on derailleurs. That would be the reason for me is I'm very low tech. So I just want something, get on and go, you know? Hey, Tiger King, never try to understand Runaway. He's a mystery. He's an enigma of an enigma. Praveen says, sir, come to India. I can see you and feel you will be very happy in India. Does feel very close to my heart, India for sure. One of us says, it's your name. Uh, oops. Tread carefully, runner boy. Remember, you get to sign off and leave, but I have to clean up the mess. Hey, Selma, we're going to wait a bit to bring someone up, or if I do, as sometimes after having a guest, well, my cat's really going after me. I need to decompress a bit and just hang out. Just hang out and talk with my friends. But maybe like towards the end, if you're still hanging out with us. Lucy says your cat's meow is so cute. It would be a whole lot cuter if it didn't come with claws sticking in my legs. So, hey, Cat, what do you think about literally doing that sometime? What Cat just did. Hi, my name is Cat. I have a perception problem, perceptuatory problem. Man, imagine if everyone just thought of that. Hey, sorry guys, I'm only seeing my perception, and I've made a bit of a mess. I made some accusations. I saw things that weren't actually there, but I thought they were. You know, one of the 12 steps is forgiveness. A little more traditional based forgiveness than what they talk about in the course. I thought that was an awesome question you asked about forgiveness is offered in the course. Tyson is hungry. What are you hungry for, Tyson? Dinner time for you? What did L Dog say? Oh, the less you say, the better. This is true for all of us. Not in any one particular. Normal monsoon season already ended August midweek. Don't know what happened this year. India is getting record rainfall. Many villages in north submerged in floods. Many lives lost. I'm sorry to hear that, Praveen. Prayers to everyone. As Praveen says, Jesus, please. Amen, Praveen. Hey, Tim. Tim says, hi, Yogi, everyone in chat. Hope everyone had an incredible day. Hey, did. Tim, how about you? How was your day? Lumen says, Tyson, what's your favorite food? Sempre sending prayers. So Selma, maybe like in the second half of the live stream. Stephen says popcorn time. Praveen, sit back and enjoy. Oh, one question. What do you think about Judgment Day that is mentioned in the Bible? Um, you know, I love how the Course talks about Judgment Day. We will all face judgment, but the judgment is always entirely from God, and God being unconditional love, meaning the judgment is always love. The judgment isn't going to be for or against. The judgment is simply recognition. You have judged to be sinless. You have judged to be worthy. You have judged to be loving. You have judged to be lovable. Tyson likes to eat pizza. I like pizza too, although vegan, it took a while for vegan pizza to catch up, but it has actually. I'm sorry about that, Selma. Tim says it's a pretty good day. Thank you for asking. You're welcome, my friend. Odo says, Yogi, you shouldn't be surprised by the thought. Where'd that go? People having different, unique perceptions of the world. We're not talking about different or unique perceptions. We're talking about wrong perception. Every perception is wrong. Every single perception is wrong. The problem is that we always believe that someone else has the same perception as us. And then when they don't, we get into trouble. We get in debates. We get into fights. We get into wars. The thing is, all of those misperceptions stem from the same place. They all stem from judgments. Every judgment is against ourselves for believing that we are separate from each other, separate from God. You can just be quiet. Sorry. Yeah, I told my cat to be quiet. Don't judge me. If God doesn't judge me, you don't judge me. Hey, McGeezer. Hi, Art. Going to my sponsor tomorrow to get started on my 8th step. Hey, McGeezer, could you refresh my memory? What is the 8th step? For me, it says pizza, my favorite football. Your favorite while you're watching football? John says holding a grudge is like holding your breath. Forgiveness is just exhale. Beautifully said. That was awesome, John. Praveen says, love you, sir. That's why we all love you. Thank you, Praveen. If Jesus looked upon those who put him on the cross, those who crucified him, without judgment other than pure love, that says it all. Hey, John, how are you? Sing attention, Charlie. Don't know what that means. Tim says, doing good to Lucy. Tim saying hi to Squirrel, Selma, Blue Moon. Oh, Runner Boy hates pizza. Oh, you mentioned that before. What don't you like about it, Runner Boy? I think we talked about this because I asked you, like, you like bread, you like dough. You said you like tomatoes. You said, oh, it's cheese. You don't like cheese, do you? I become Sigma Boy? I don't know. You probably want to ask someone who's not 60. Tessa says, I really love to eat spaghetti. I used to like spaghetti. It's been a long time since I've had it. I used to eat pasta, especially they have chickpea pasta, they have lentil pasta. It's actually really, really good. It's been a while. The mood says, but when people say put line on it, but bring it up again, that's wrong. But didn't you just bring it up again? Didn't you just do the same thing, Blue Moon? It starts with you. And I mean that generally, all of us. Let's see. Mikita says, made a list of all the persons we had harmed, become willing to make amends to them. It's a tough one. You feeling ready for that, Mikisa? Be yourself, but you need to look inwards first, Arjun. Pepper says, Blue Moon, Tiger King, you mean like now with your message? All these circles make a triangle. How many triangles does it make to turn it back into a circle? Tyson says, I feel horrible because my brother won't forgive me, and all I did was steal a jar of pickles from him. I think somewhere in the Course of Miracles it says the one unforgivable sin has to do with pickles. He will definitely get over it. He will definitely get over it. How long's it been? Hey, She Cooks, how are you? She Cooks says, Yogi, welcome in, my friend. It's so nice to see you. Tyson the Pickle Panda. Snapper says, She Cooks. Yogesh says, hey, my friend. Hey, Gamer Boy. You should play War Thunder. I don't think I should play video games. I do kind of have an addictive personality. And I would play and play and play. Yogesh says, my nickname is Yogi. Awesome. We'll call you Yogi. It's been years. Well, can you buy him a new jar of pickles? How about if you bought him a bigger one? Did you say you were sorry? 3 points make it a circle, and that's the triangle. I'm going to have to ponder that. Does anyone else have Runner Boy? Did it work out for you, Runner Boy? Lucy says she cooks. I don't think Runner Boy likes football. Aldog says it's not lip. Yeah, Runner Boy says he does not like football. He likes arm wrestling. Tyson says, yeah, I said I was sorry several times. You know what? I would just let it go then. It's up to him to deal with it. I'm sorry about that, Dell. It's a trivial thing for someone to get upset about. Carl says, miss you tonight, L Dog. L Dog says, Carl, I've been busy today. I hope you had a good day, though, L Dog. It says some really mean things to my brother. Well, we were talking about making amends, the 8th step. You can start by starting to say some nice things about you, brother. You can try to be a little kinder. Our new friend Yogi says, are you practicing Kriya Yoga? I have practiced Kriya Yoga way back in the 80s. I know you're probably looking at Yogananda back there. I did the workbook lessons, about 2 years worth. I did say she cooks. I was shouting her out. Thanks, Kat. Thanks for checking up to make sure that I did. We can't have She Cooks come in the room without giving her a huge shout out. Probably by far the most engaging, energetic person in all of the YouTubes. By the way, when you turn 60, you get to put an S on anything you want, at the end of anything you want. And of anything you want, you see? Blue Moon says, Kat, how are you? Stepper says, I said nothing you can't take back. I know you do, Tyson. I have moments like that in my life as well. But you can start making amends now. Just start by being a little kinder, little more thoughtful, little more mindful. If you see that he's down, offer him. No, Tyson, you don't need to share. She cooks soda absolutely everyone in here. Thank you, my friend. Praveen says, I like football a lot, sir. I play in my battalion regiment football team as CDM, Central Defensive Midfielder. Hey, do you have any videos of you playing, Praveen? It'd be awesome to see. I'd love to watch you play. I do like Sadhguru. I don't follow him. Like I got his book on karma back there. I never read Inner Engineering, but I won. Shriyam, Shriyam, are we talking about Yogananda's guru? Hey, Selena girl, how are you, my friend? So I do like Sadhguru, but I'm not like a intense follower. I just like when a video pops up, I'll watch it. I've read his book on karma. Um, I mainly now practice a very gentle path of yoga, nothing in particular, pretty much Raja yoga. I'm very mindful of the yamas and the niyamas. I have a committed practice of pranayama, twice a day asanas, and I'm a meditation teacher. Kat says, good night, Yogi. Good night, all. Good night, Kat. Thank you, Kat, for absolutely everything. Give me 1 second. Hey, Sissy. Sissy, what do you think of David? So, anyway, that's my yoga practice. My practice, my deep, deep, deep commitment. I'm a very sincere yogi. I absolutely love everything about yoga. Um, I love uh, Niskara yoga, which is the yoga presented by Nisargadatta Maharaj. Is our friend John still here? It says 60 card, 60 card, 60 card. You get to play it when you're 60. What do I do for fun? I walk a lot. Occasionally I run. I work out a lot every day. I do yoga and I come here and live stream. I write. Writing is a lot of fun for me. But, I don't do the whole lot of the traditional fun stuff that I used to do. Not saying that I. My favorite food, kind of boring, guys. I like all fruit. Birthday's on the 31st. We will make sure to celebrate. John said, I'm here. Oh, Niskara Yoga. Familiar with it? It's talked about at the end of I Am Math. I'll bring it up and we can talk about it if you want. I do read a lot of books. Reading is a lot of fun for me. Praveen says, well. Zipper says, Praveen, you share your birthday with my father. Praveen says, Lucy, what do you think of Halloween? Yogi says, what is this Niskara Yoga? This is the yoga put forth by Nisargadatta Maharaj. And I don't really have a guru, my friend. And it is based on authenticity, spontaneity, self-inquiry, ceaselessly asking ourselves, who am I? Never settling on an answer. Not along the same lines as Ramana Maharshi. Let's bring it up. Give me a second, guys. I love this approach. Give me a second. Hey, Tiger King. I wasn't going to bring anyone up tonight. You want to come up and say hi? Introduce yourself? So, Niskara Yoga means natural yoga. It involves deepening self inquiry and attunement to one's fundamental sense of I am to realize one's true, timeless, and non dual nature. Focuses on cultivating spontaneous awareness and effortless living by consistently directing attention to one's own beingness rather than engaging in complex techniques or rituals. Does that sound familiar from today's conversation, guys? Key aspects focus on I am, effortless living, self inquiry. Self inquiry is linked to jhana yoga, one of the four paths of yoga as outlined by Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita. Spontaneous awareness. Again, David could have been, that could be right what David was talking about. Non duality, which is realized as you practice the self inquiry, the spontaneous awareness, the effortless living. Attentiveness, attentiveness. Hey, need more? I don't know why, but I feel you're the type of guy that would yap endlessly about two things only: conspiracy theories and mental problems. Nah, you definitely got me wrong about that. I never talk about conspiracy theories. Zero interest in conspiracy theories. This is the most that you ever hear me say conspiracy theories. Or is this all just a conspiracy theory against Need More Dot? It could be. Could be a conspiracy theory, and you've stumbled upon it. Tread carefully, my friend. Sniper says, greetings. Nope, that would be me. That would be Sniper. We all have our wheelhouse, you know what I mean? Sniper ties it together nicely, though. I could be wrong, but for Sniper, it's not conspiracy theory for the sake of conspiracy theory. It's a conspiracy theory for the sake of realizing a deeper truth. If he follows it and he finds that it does not lead to a deeper truth, I get the feeling that Sniper shrugs it off. Okay, that path went to a dead end, and he'll follow another thread. Mercy says, I love you, Eric. I love you too, Mercy. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Hey, Dan. Dan, how are you feeling? Hey, Dan, you going to do that 1 hour, 2 pump challenge? Vivi says, Yogesh, brother, India is a democratic country, and our strength is unity in diversity. No particular caste or religion define India. Hey, child. Sat Shri Akal. Yogi says, I know Ramana Maharshi. Yeah, I was just talking. I have the book compiled by David Godman on my nightstand. Tiger King says, Zusi, you're a goddess. She certainly is. Carl says, good night, everyone. Good night, Carl. Lumen says, in bed, mate. Got up early in the morning. Jama, Eric. Like 15. Thank you so much. Hey, refresh my memory. MMSSL stands for what again? Lucy says hi to Dan. Mercy says, Lucy, my friend, hi. Yogi says, there's one saint of the highest order named Ramanjay Maharaj. He is teaching the non-duality in the form of devotion. So Bhakti Yoga. He's currently the most followed and respected saint in India. I'm unfamiliar, but I will look him up. Thank you for that, Yogi. Is that who you follow, Yogesh? Dan is just cleaning house still. Stepper says the scapegoat for reality's illusion. Praveed says Yogi Sir now power supply gone in our area. Wi-Fi gone, mobile network using. Hey, don't use up all your data. Talking to me, Praveed. Make sure you save something. Praveed says, love you all. Love you too, my friend. Be safe. Hey, Anna Marie. Hello, Miss Yogi, and beautiful people of the chat. Hope everyone is well today. I hope you're well too. You still thinking about coming up and singing? Stepper says to Yogi, oneness, I've always wondered what it's like to pick a side since I looked within. The moon says, Anna Marie, what you been up to? That Neville, did I get that right? Says, yo. Rabin says, Lucy, ma'am, my wife's many relatives live in UK. When I will come to UK, we'll definitely meet Jace, Lucy, ma'am, and Lee brother. There's quite a few people to meet. Blue Moon says 94 days, Xmas. What do you think of this, Eric? I don't really have a thought one way or the other. I'm gonna try to take a different, quieter, solitary approach to Christmas this year. I'm gonna focus on the birth of Christ within. I'm gonna foster that thought that this day could truly, truly be the birth of Christ within all of us. And it says, I absolutely am. You even have a song picked out. Awesome. I'm tempted to ask. John says, most here from USA. Actually, no. I think only 3 or 4 of us are from the US. Sissy says, that sounds beautiful, Yogi. Thank you, Sissy. Hey, Share Bear. John, where are you from? Unknown Edit says, what happened with your hair? If you don't mind sharing. I found a lot of it on my pillow in various stages through the years. I had it for a good 30 plus years. Well, now I'm thinking about that. I've actually spent about almost half my life without. I spent as much almost without as I did with. That's sobering thought. Thanks for bringing that up, Unknown. I don't mind you asking. I don't mind sharing, actually. Here's my wish for you guys. And I do mean that, guys. If you find that you would be comfortable losing your hair, then my prayer is may you all keep your hair throughout your lives. I was pretty fortunate. I had really long blonde hair, and I enjoyed it. But when I saw that it was going, there was a little holding on to it for a bit. But when it was time to let it go, I let it go, except for a brief flirtation with a comeback ponytail that did not work out too well. But it was fun. Anna Marie says, Blue Moon, nothing too exciting. Been cooking and cleaning mostly. Hope you've been having a good day. Sissy said, that sounds awful. I hope to make it so. Anna Marie is in North Carolina. John says, I'm from New York. I remember. I remember you telling us that. Sorry that I forgot, John. Would I wear a wig? Why would I wear a wig? I would not wear it, not even for fun. So this is Daniel, you forgot Agent Daniel. It would have been more impressive had it been Agent Daniel. Then I might have panicked. He says a fellow NBA and MLB, so I know every state and area of the USA. What are your favorite teams, Praveen? Lisa says, my hope is the future BF is in the UK, though. They'll still hope, but that is secret. Praveen says, best of luck. I agree. Daniel, be polite, my friend. I would not change anything about me. That took a while to come to, by the way. I was not always pleased with myself in many ways. Blue Moon says, Eric, yep, what's up? Praveen wants to learn how to handle the chainsaw. Praveen says, but remember, Yogi, sir, right now, mine and Sabine's plan is India, New York, Maryland, then Tennessee. I remember. Hey, that would be pretty cool to have a homemade cricket bat from Sniper. Do you experience something in spirituality or meditation? Yes, quite a few things. Quite a few things. Hey, Daniel, I might have to time you out if you can't be polite to my friend Sniper. My preference is not to speak to my friends that way. You feel free to tell me to shut up. I don't care. But yeah, Sniper's been with me for a very long time. I don't want you to say that to anyone here. No one here would say that to you. So if you could just please show them the same respect that they would show you. I was very fortunate with having some great meditation teachers who pointed out that whatever experience that you have, no matter how profound, no matter how deep you think it is, to let it go as an experience during meditation and not the sole purpose of meditation. The point of meditation is yoga, union in daily life. Am I kinder? Am I more patient? Am I more God realized? Meaning, do I see God peeking through all the little hidden difficult things that appear in life? All those wonderful experiences of the self dropping away, visions, the flights of the blue pearl, all of them are absolutely wonderful. And they're great signs that your meditation is deepening, but it's not the point of meditation itself. The point of meditation is bliss consciousness, Turiya, that fourth state of consciousness. Sure says, hi, Blue Moon, are you okay? Pippa says, sure you can. I haven't timed him out yet. Well, we'll see. We'll see how he does. I'm sorry, Selma. You just need to walk away from him. Sissy says, I chase people away. Anyway, yeah, I have a good idea. You will never chase me away, my friend. Selena Girl says, in a radio interview in the early 90s, Beach Boy Brian Wilson said every morning he'd do yoga, chant, meditation, but he mentioned self massage. You know how that's done? other bad, others bad jokes to yourself. Um, I believe it's an Ayurvedic principle that's done with oil. You can do it hot oil at night. It's very relaxing. You can do a different type of more cooling oil to help wake you up. Uh, I I know of it. I don't teach it. I don't do it myself. Although I have thought about adding the hot oil in as part of my sleep hygiene, which is pretty extensive. Yogi says, "Can you share your experiences?" Um, you know, it's nothing that I consider truly fantastic or special. I have seen the blue pearl floating in this absolute consciousness. I've had myself drop away where first there's thoughts, and then there's the awareness holding the thoughts, and then there's the breath, and then the breath goes more and more subtle, especially practicing self realization, the Hung So meditation. The breath becomes so subtle. You reach what they call that deathless state. Um, and things where I'll be meditating, and as I begin coming out of it, I'll something like this person's gonna call will just flash. That thought will flash through my mind, and as soon as I'm done meditation, that person will call. Synchronistic events began and still happen quite frequently. But the key is you just keep letting all of that go. I gotta grab some water, guys, real quick. Take my nighttime supplement. Complete absorption. Yes, the end result. Well, the second end result. The eight branches of yoga, 8 limbs of yoga. The 3 states of meditation is 1 point of attention, absorption upon the object of meditation, and then samadhi, bliss consciousness. I have had samadhi experiences, but I am not immersed in samadhi. I don't walk around in this state ever, at all, even a little bit. There's a reason why I put just a yogi. I haven't seen Super Artist. He was here yesterday. Someone says, Yogi, he can say it too, you superstar. You thinking about doing that oil massage? I can look up information for you. Alfie Pyro says, Sandy G, long lost father. That would be funnier, probably, if I knew who he was. How he does? What do you mean? Stephen says, Daniel probably had a go. Some have no attention span. True. Hey, so John, tell us about your meditation practice a bit. Hey, Jack. What muscle did you pull, Jack? Sorry to hear that. Hey, Michael. Hey, Yogi, you will. You will. Keep with your practice. You said you're doing a devotional practice. When you are absorbed in the object of your devotion, you will experience samadhi. Now, if you're talking about complete samadhi, that I don't know. I'll be honest. With my practice of Course in Miracles deepening through the years, I've let go of all of that. Still practice it, still experience it on occasion. I don't chase it. I'd rather be kind. We get a thumbs up from Jack, the Reinhardt's channel. Hey, I hope it's a short recovery. Boy, it's a hockey injury. Gotcha. That's a hard area to heal. Had that experience in running before. Same with hamstrings. All right, guys, give me 1 second. Read Michael's comment. Sorry, I've been in and out of streams lately. With cooler weather coming, I've been going out to gather some carving wood during the day and also filming. It's understandable. Understandable, Michael. 1 second. 1 second. Selma, you're in charge. Sorry, guys. Apologize. Reinhardt says, yes, sir. You gonna be doing some rehab work? Ashtanga Yoga taught me absolute samadhi. That's the final stage. What I love about that is the complete path from the ethical foundation of the yamas, niyamas, pranayamas. There is the practice of asanas, but it's not the most emphasized. Everything has an equal portion there. As a matter of fact, I would say that the asanas could easily be last on that list. Michael says it's hard to pull to use a pulsar when the weather is in the upper 90s. I bet. Sniper says to Paveen, I'm up tomorrow night this time. Yep. Talk with Sniper. John says 2 ways. Enter the dream and witness it. Manifest naturally, dissolve into complete silence, no ego, no world, just pure being. Very similar to what we were saying with Neskara Yoga. Praveen says, oh, this is my duty time. We'll not be able to join. I'm sorry, Praveen. Daniel is back. All right. See you, Daniel. I'm going to do 30 minutes because we're not going to be live that long. This is probably in the 5 times I've ever timed with someone else. I mentioned before, I don't mind what anyone comes to my channel and says about me. Ever. I am largely, not 100%, but largely troll-proof. I just don't care. I care about you. Doesn't mean I have to care about what you say, right? However, I do not like people coming to my friends. I have not been to India, my friend. I've been invited. Hey, Praveen, I really want to see you. I really want to see a video of you playing football. Beam of love and peace. I sent a chat. Thank you, John. Much appreciated. It makes a difference. John, you've made a difference. Sissy says I did a full lymphatic massage today and I felt quite a bit better. I bet. What do you use a dry brush? Praveen says, bye bye, Yogi sir. Bye, Sniper. Bye, Praveen. Be safe. Your wife as well? Okay, so Samin, I said to be safe. Michael says, I've been taking advantage of the cooler weather and I made a few wines and letter openers out of huckleberry wood. Nice. You know what? I'm going to be honest. I'm not sure I've ever seen huckleberry before. Praveen says, Blue Moon says, so how are you? Praveen says, you must come here to see the football. Selma is 22 years old. Yep. Because she's in school, Tiger King. All right, guys, we're going to talk for about 5 more minutes. Hey, Sissy, I missed your comment. I think, did you reply to me when I asked you what you thought of David? Got to say, chat. If you were a password, you'd be
Hello.
123. True, John. Hello,
Hi.
Selma.
Hi. I'm sorry that the person says that to you, Yogi.
That's okay. Thank you, Selma. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. And you know I have all other people's that.
I know. We all know that.
And it's what
What's that?
and the intro.
Say that one more time.
I'm doing an intro of Lucy. Are you ready?
I am.
I'm a Malfoy princess, and never forget that. With a snap.
You got that down packed. Hey, Lucy, you still here? You see the tribute that you got? Hey, Selma, do you know our friend Goga?
Yeah.
He's coming on the live stream tomorrow afternoon to share some of his story.
Yay.
He's a yogi too. So he's going to tell why he chose to start practicing yoga. It was to help heal his heart. He had a pretty tragic event happen.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a great talk.
I love Goga. He's the best.
He is. I agree. Sniper has finished his notes for tomorrow, and Sniper's going to be up tomorrow evening. You got some unicorn vibes, Lucy. Or, I'm sorry, you got some unicorn vibes, Selma, from Lucy.
And Lucy, the intro. I'm a Malfoy princess, and never forget that. With a snap.
With the snap. You got to have the snap. The snap keeps it.
I don't think Sniper has drama.
No, he's saying, Blue Moon saying that he has drama tomorrow. He does he was in a play recently.
Yeah.
So he performs drama.
I did too.
I didn't know that.
Yes. Cause when I first so he was texting me earlier today, and guess what he said?
What did he say?
He said, "I've been with girls that don't have a phone." I'm like, you. I'm like, you're not playing those games, cause I know what he's trying to do. Cause if my best friend Lexi have a phone, I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to blow up her phone.
That's not good.
Yeah.
So we're only going to be live for a minute or two. I'm going to get some sleep, go to sleep early. Blue Moon wants to know what kind of drama you do.
I do all drama movies, like scary movies that, and it's coming out my new one. So, I'm doing that music video first, and then the live stream. No, I'm doing backwards. I'm doing a live stream first, and then my music video is coming up on Friday, and then I'm doing my new movie. The scary movie is coming up.
Well, we're going to be on the lookout for all of it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, guys, I'm afraid I'm going to have to go. It's going to be a short night. When I do those live streams with people, it actually wears me out a little bit because I'm giving more attention to that person, as well as trying to, at least keep a little bit of eye on the chat. So it takes a little bit out. Thank you, Michael. It's a fun live stream. Selma, thanks for coming up.
You're welcome.
Thanks for letting us know about the stuff that's coming up for you.
You're welcome.
You got anything you want to share with the chat before we go?
Yeah.
What's that?
I'm a Merfolk princess, and never forget that.
How was that snap, Selma?
Good.
Good night, Lucy. Thank you for that outro.
You're welcome.
And can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
You tell everyone to say goodnight.
Yeah.
Before you do, Lucy says, she's laughing and says, love you, Selma.
I love you too. You want me to sing Tiger King?
What would it be? Because I really need to get to bed.
Tiger's asking for a song.
Yeah. Could we sing a shorter song?
Yeah. Here we go, Tiger King. This is for you. Okay. Here we go. I have been rapping since high school. You ready?
I'm ready.
You better get your dance moves, Yogi.
I don't think I'm going to be able to dance. I'm pretty tired.
Yeah.
Hey, Grandma.
Bathroom stores with the powder nose. High heel shoes with the overtoes. Just get a good rock music go for you. For you. All that joke with the devil eyes. So obsessed with the camera lights. You love hope, but you feel the night. The truth. The truth. To let everybody. Can you tell by the signs that to let everybody. You can stop all the time. It's the darkest symphony. It's a hard for harmony. She's a false alarm for me. She's a false alarm. False alarm. Hey, 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 false alarm. Hey, 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 false alarm. Hey, 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 hey. False alarm. Hey, 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 false alarm. Hey, 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 false alarm. Hey, 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 hey. I saw you dancing.
Wasn't me. I
I
think it was Lucy. I think it was Squirrel Snipers.
You love her, but you'll never be the one. The one. Diamonds in the world of fantasy. She takes her with a harmony. You love her, but you'll never be enough. Enough. She loves everybody. She tells the signs she loves everybody. She gets home all the time. It's a dark symphony. And now a haunts the company. It's a false alarm for me. She's a false alarm. False alarm. Hey, 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 false alarm. Hey, 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 false alarm. Hey, 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 hey. I saw you.
Hey,
False alarm. Hey, 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 false alarm. Hey, 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 false alarm. Hey, 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 hey. I saw that. She always needs the man she loves, but the time is off forever. She always seems to be alone, but the time is make it better. False alarm! Hey, 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 false alarm! Hey, 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 false alarm! Hey, 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 hey. False alarm! Hey, 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 false alarm! Hey, 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 false alarm! Hey, 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 hey. I saw that dancing.
I don't think it was me. I'm pretty sure it was Squirrel Sniper.
It was you.
I don't know. It could have been our friend John. John could have been up here dancing. He could have been doing his impersonation of Yogi dancing if Yogi danced.
That's you.
Hey, Yogi, Yogesh, thank you for coming in, my friend. Our brand new friend. Excellent questions. Sniper's Afton says just a quick one. Blue Moon says he was dancing around the bedroom, Selma.
Yeah,
He says that you won.
thank you.
This beats the 9 minutes of Pink Floyd. Hey, Marlon. Marlon, we're just about to end it.
Hi, Dundee.
Hey, it could have been Dundee who was dancing. That was who it was.
No.
Pretty sure. Everyone knows that distinguished 6-year-old yogis don't dance.
I saw you dancing.
Lucy says she needs to sleep. Good night, all. I need to sleep too. So I'm going to say goodnight. Someone, could you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Could you tell everyone to say goodnight?
Yeah. Yogi said goodnight and he loves you so much and God bless you. And he will see you at 5 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 5:25.
Absolutely right. I will. And remember, tomorrow in the afternoon, we have Yoga coming up of Yoga with Goga. And we're going to talk about yoga as a healing path. And then in the evening, we have Squirrel Sniper coming up. It's going to be a good talk. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a really good day.
And are you ready for the intro?
Wouldn't it be an outro?
Yeah.
Yep. Give me 1 second. We'll do the outro.
Yeah.
Marlon says, no joke. The traps look extra beefy and triangle tonight. Why, thank you for that. I'm showing off. You know what the traps are, Selma?
No.
Traps are the muscles that are up here by the neck.
Yeah.
My favorite muscle. Thank you, Marlon. All right. So you're going to do the outro and we're going to go to bed.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go. How do you say it?
Um,
I'm a Muffle princess and never forget that.
good job. Good job. All right. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys, all day. Much appreciated. Again, thanks for joining me with David. Man, that was an awesome talk. What a great way to start the week. And it'll just continue. I really, as of now, don't have a whole lot of people for later. but we'll see who might turn up. All right. Good night, Selma.
Good night.
Love you guys. Love you.